Hi guys, this is your boy Alanobi the billionaire, and today I have a very interesting conversation with you guys, and this is about startups in Kenya. I don't know about the other countries, but specifically I will talk about Kenya. And I think there's something fishy, if I'm not wrong, or there are games that we don't understand as a normal person. Only entrepreneurs understand. And this is about why do startups in Kenya, once they get funds or they raise money, 5 months or 1 year down the line, these startups close down? Why? What is the idea behind this game of raising money to support your business? Then 1 year down the line, you are closing down. For example, if a startup in Kenya raises, let's say, 100 million US dollars, if you convert it into Kenyan shillings by doing with, let's say, 130, then you have 130 million Kenyan shillings. Then you come and close down. Today, let me do quick math. The operational cost for a startup in Kenya, let's say, like right now, rumors has it that Copia is planning to close down. Copia has been scaling different regions in this country, and they raised money a few months ago. But the question is, why are they closing down? Did they miss on logistics? Did they miss on operation cost? Or there are people stealing money from the company? Or what's the biggest issue you think can make a startup in Kenya receives funds within 5 months or 1 year, they're closing down? And are they making profits or not? Because once you try to raise money, there's always a proven method of maybe going to your the people who want to sponsor you, or the where you want to raise money. You have to show your books. Here are the profits that we are making. Here are the losses. This is the operation cost. This is the margin profit plan. Everything. So once the sponsors see that kind of balance sheet, then they come up with a method of giving you a loan so that they can sustain your business. And because their projections are you are going to make profits eventually. Exactly. There's no way a venture capitalist is going to fund a business that is not making profits unless it is an NGO. But then, like for example, last year and this year, I've seen almost 4 startups in Kenya closing down or complaining about losses after raising money. And they raised good money. Trigger was making losses until they decided to change the management. So I hope they will come back and raise more and make profits. There's another startup that was dealing with food that closed down last year. There's another another farm, another startup that also closed down. And there's 2 startups that are monitoring. They received money like 4 months and 5 months ago. I'm still monitoring them. One is a fintech, and another one is maybe, I heard they say they give insurances to the farmers. Just imagine you're insuring a farm, and then we have natural disasters like what happened when it was raining 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago. A lot of the rains destroyed a lot of crops, farm inputs, and everything. So you are insuring such kind of business when the disaster management, like everything is going chaotic. So I don't know how they make profits, but I read they claim they make profits. So I was like, okay, for me, I will do research and wait and see, because they raised good money. And this has been a trend. If you try and monitor, this has been a trend. Startup, plan everything well, get money. Once they get money, run for like 5 months, 1 year, they close down. Why? I don't want to mention other words that people mention, like, hey, people are trying to clean their money from this and that. No, I don't want to mention like that. I'm just believing there are hard conditions that are making these startups to close down. But if there are no hard conditions and it's about individual interest, then that's not the way to go. Because now, if you close down a startup that has created maybe employment to maybe 100 people, businesses to other people, a business like Copia, it has agents, it has farmers, it has delivery guys, it has like a lot of people. Then you come and close down? No, we need to understand why this is happening. And another tweet that I saw 2 days ago, there's somebody who tweeted and said, more startups are coming in Kenya that don't have solutions to our problems, and they are not solving any kind of problem, but they will still get money, they will get funds, they will raise funds, they will raise money. So where do this money eventually go? I've talked about unicorns. Like you see Safaricom, a few months ago, they tweeted they hit the 1 billion mark. I've talked about unicorns in other countries like Uber, companies like Apple, companies like Microsoft. Now, the biggest question is, why is it that it's so complicated in Kenya to build even 3 unicorns? You know, with unicorns, you are guaranteed at least maybe more than 10 million people will be employed, both directly and indirectly. Even 3 unicorns alone. Look at Uber, serving the whole world. But here, we come up with a startup, we raise money, we do our operations for a period of time, then we close the business with zero explanation, just rumors and speculations that a lot has happened without even knowing. Why are these people not accountable? But you know, you can't do anything to them. If you want to try, just try your own business. But now this has been my biggest concern. Even I've seen a lot of people. I'm not alone, the only person who has been affected by this kind of trend. I've seen a lot of people who are more concerned, and they're complaining. Why do these guys shut down once they receive funds? And you know, the money they get is a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot. Then if it's hard to operate businesses that are not Kenyan born, then let's try businesses here in Kenya, like the way we tried Safaricom, M-Pesa, and it worked from our origin. It was from Kenya. It was much better. Maybe we can start from our own, then we scale it up. Because all the ideas that come from outside Kenya, they don't survive in Kenya. I've seen majority of those ideas. They don't survive. They don't. The only business that survive in Kenya is fintech businesses or startups, because in these fintechs, they're only giving out loans. That's the only thing they do. They're not solving other problems. They don't deal with products. That's the only business that survive in Kenya. Loans. Sometimes they also quit because now the people default and they don't pay. This is something we need to talk about and discuss in a very detailed manner. And for real, I really want to have a team of people who we can just talk about these things, because there's a lot of bullshit going around. I study a lot of these things and I realize, like, okay, people just want to make money for their own interest gains, not even to the market. So I have been your boy, Alano Be the Billionaire. As always, please share my videos, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace.